All right, so now let's take a look at one more type of move, copy, and array. And that's going to be a divide array. That's task number 5. Now what we're going to do with the divide array is we're going to make the copy all the way to the end. And then we're going to type 7 divided by enter. And that's going to take the two copies and fill in 7 equal divisions. So let's jump into SketchUp and take a look at that. All right, so here I'm going to kind of zoom into that view that's strategic for what I'm working on. I want to be able to see this point and this point. So I'll activate my move tool. I'm going to hover and click on that point A, tap Control or Option on the Mac, and snap to this point over here. All right, once I've finished that copy, I can now type the number 7 divided by, or the / and hit enter. Now that gives me 7 equal divisions in between those two copies. Cool? All right, so what's our next step? We're going to copy all the way down here and we're going to type 12 divided by enter. So again, navigating to that view that's strategic for what I'm working on, I activate my move tool and click once to pick it up, tap Control or Option on the Mac, snap to that point and type 12 divided by enter. And that gives us 12 equal divisions in between there. All right, let's go on to the next one. See, this time we're going to keep building up in complexity and difficulty level. So this time we're going to actually type in 16'6". So we need to find our axis, let go of the mouse, type in 16'6", and then we're going to type in 5 divided by enter to get 5 equal divisions between those two copies. Okay, so with my move tool active, I can click once to pick it up, I can tap Control or Option on the Mac and move my cursor down here and find the red axis. Once I get that red axis inference, I can let go of the mouse and type 16'6", enter, and then I can type 5 / enter to give 5 divisions between those two copies. Perfect. Let's do it again. With my move tool active, I'm going to click once to pick it up, tap Control or Option on the Mac, find my axis, in this case the red axis, type in 25 feet, enter, and then we're going to go with 9 divided by enter. And that gives me 9 equal divisions between my two copies. Okay, now for this last one, we're going to kind of copy this down the line at 40 feet, and we're going to make 20 divisions, so 20 equal divisions between those two copies, right? Now, just like the multiply array, we can continue to modify the array as long as we don't invoke another command. So let's do that. We're going to make a copy at 40 feet. We're going to type 20 divided by enter. And then we're going to change the input. We're going to say like maybe it's 10 divided by enter, or maybe it's 50 feet. We'll just kind of come up with some numbers on our own when we get there and just see how that behaves. And then I got one more special trick in store for you before I wrap this one up. All right, back in SketchUp here, I'm going to go to my move tool and I can click once to pick it up. I can tap Control or Option on the Mac, move my cursor and find the red axis. I'm going to let go of the mouse and I'm going to type 40 feet, enter. Next, I'm going to type 20 divided by enter. All right, so that's 20 divisions. So that's actually like end to end. Now, maybe I decide I want it to be 50 feet, enter. And maybe I only want 10 divisions, enter. Now, here's the extra added trick. We can easily switch between a divided by array and a multiply array by just simply typing in a divided by array. So what if I change the distance to be, let's say 10 feet? Let me type in 10'' enter. So they're really compressed, right? Now, this is a divided by array, so I'm just going to say 5x, enter. And then maybe I change it down to 5 feet, enter. So I can continue to modify that copy and array, whether it's a divide array, whether it's a multiply array, and I can easily switch back and forth between the two. So that is the move tool with move, precise moves, move, copy, and array. Just a really good exercise to practice over and over and over. I cannot stress enough how if you just master these exercises, it will make your life so much easier in the future when you're actually working on a project and designing. The tasks like the move tool and precise moves will become second nature. So we'll see you in the next tutorial for an overview of the rotate tool. We'll catch you in the next tutorial.